Okay, so let's have a look at how a user goes about registering with oneforproperty.com and how to onboard them. So my suspicion is that most people who want to list a property are most likely to come in by clicking that list your property button, which is the most prominent call to action. If you've already got an account, you can simply log in and list your property. Alternatively, if you don't have an account, you can create it by clicking create there. And it's also possible to use the register link at the top to register there. I'm just going to click create, and then I'm going to start with my name. I'm going to pick some details out that are valid. I'm not going to put my address in. Actually, let me put something in there. I'm going to put something 123 Dummy Street, Dummy Place, and then I want to put postcode and a number. Now in real life that would be correct information. I've just masked it for this test, and I'm going to click create account. I did make a mistake then. I didn't match the password correctly. And that time I didn't put in the code. It says now, thanks for your registration, you can log in. So I'm going to log in. And let's see what happens next. So I'm now on my dashboard. This is what I get for registering with your website. Now that I can see that, I just want to talk you through this page. It's possible for me to add a property listing, which is what I wanted to do when I came to the site. So I'm going to click on this add property, and it advises me to purchase a package before we add a new listing. Now this is where I can choose to buy my package. If I want to have a private property listing, I will pick this $29.99 package, which includes free property activation, and that membership plan has a limit of 90 days. So if I sign up today and pay, I have 90 days from today to use my property listing on the site. After that 90 days expires, my property listing will be deactivated. It won't be deleted, it'll be deactivated. And if I choose to return, then I can reactivate the listing, a second term of listing for another 90 days for another £29.99. However, I want to also explain that at the back end, from the admin side, we've set a listings limit. So as you can see, the estate agents package has a listing limit of 1,000 properties, and it's a package that lasts 90 days. And essentially, there's no buy now button for that, because there's a process where you basically approve the estate agents. So you can give them, it's a free package, but you can give them an activation from behind the scenes. I'm going to show you how that works shortly. So as a user, I want to buy a property listing, so I'm going to buy, and it says buy or extend with PayPal. As you see, it's going to take me to your PayPal. It's going to charge me $29.99. That's going to go into your bank account. I'm not going to see that through because this is just a test. So what I'm going to do is show you how, refer you back to the offline activation. So I'm going to activate my package offline. So pretend I gave you £29.99 in your hand, and you came back and activated me. This would all happen automatically if I had completed the PayPal payment. Yeah, I'm just going to manually do that. So I'm going to pause the vid and come back to you when I've activated my listing. Okay, my payment's been accepted by the administrator of the site. My package has been activated, and now I can see that my package, private property listings, is activated. And now essentially I have got a 90-day term. It says when my term expires, and I've got until the 16th of the 6th to list my property. So now I clicked on that button to list the property. I'm going to go ahead and list the property by typing in the address. I'm going to basically leave it there and wait for the map to update, and it's just done it, which means that the address has been accepted. So I'm going to put the rest of this form. Now it's really important the property is correctly categorized, and if somebody's listing a letting on your site, then they would select lettings, and if they're selling, then they would click sale. I'm going to put this in as a sale, and I'm going to put it in the UK because that's where my address is at. I'm also going to put Mardale Avenue property for sale, and that's for the Google. We're going to essentially we can put the description in there. Let me just get some text for that. I'm going to just use some gobbledygook text. I'm going to choose a house as a marker, and if I can put the rest of my address in now. This form is pretty much identical to what you saw in the admin system, and so the user gets a slightly prettier version of it. I'm going to continue with this. This one is a sale price property. I'm going to take the rental price and ignore that. It is a sale property. Okay, so we're nearly done with this. The energy efficiency, as I said, it creates the chart for you. I can tag in some amenities if I want. And distances. So I'm just going to put... I mean, that's not really relevant to a lot of places because there's no beach there, but it is for holiday lets and things like that. So I'm going to skip it so we can see what it looks like without. Some of these things might be relevant, but I'm just going to skip that. So I'm going to click save now, and remember it says after saving you can add images, and it's obviously it's important to put an image to your property. So I haven't got a plan image, so I'm just going to leave that, but I'm going to add a gallery of property images which I got earlier, which you've seen before in another video. I'm going to attach them. And that's done now. So my property listing is pretty much complete now. And I'm going to click one more time save. And that's it. Now as an individual, I can come back to the site at any time, and here's my property. If I want to feature the property, now that I've listed it, I can pay to feature it on the homepage. People might try without, and then after a couple of weeks give it a boost, or other people might just go straight for maximum exposure on that. But essentially, if I want to feature it on the homepage, I click here the button, and it's going to open PayPal and charge me another $29.99. So essentially we're good to go on that. Now I'm going to do another video explaining some of the other functionalities on this site.